Greetings everyone, it's Barbara, and today we're going to do a little bit something different for Miniature Monday. Yes, I do have Chef Gina's 4th of July edition subscription box, which is coming to you just about a week before the actual 4th of July celebration. Hold that thought. But I also wanted to reveal a Poppy Parker that has come into my possession. It is a limited edition Poppy Parker. It is the Poppy Parker that is called the Basic Poppy. This is something Integrity started to do about a year ago, where they released a number of dolls as basic editions. Basically, they come in either underwear or a swimsuit. And the idea is that this is a basic doll that you would then dress in other ensembles, the one-of-a-kind pieces you get from other people, or you cosplay, or what have you, or you do your repaints. Just very quickly, as always, the trademark of the Poppy Parker box is the dotted line ribbon stripe. This time it's red. The classic Poppy Parker logo as designed by David Boutry, who is her designing father. The box is going to open at the top, and the doll is going to slide out. This way, as you can see. Just going to leave the box over here. It's almost like the box, and I probably shouldn't say this, but this is what it reminds me of. It's almost like a cigarette carton. So we start off by showing you that she's going to come very simply with shoes, a doll, a stand, and then scrolling up, she has a very nice light brown hair. She's got a stand and some simple silver hoop jewelry. And here is the edition card. So let me very quickly, I've actually never deboxed a doll on camera. Just to let you know, this is the older box. Remember, I was very happy earlier, and I said that I was thrilled because the boxes actually, ooh, there's a little trick here. Open this back up, and you can get to the arm. The stand just falls right out. Remember, I was saying that this, speaking of the stand, in other boxes they actually put a tab into the slot so you could just slide the stand out. That was not the case here. But let me undo this a little bit more. I have to undo both nuts. I'm not going to put her jewelry in because, frankly, my own personal preference, which is wacky, I admit this freely, not a huge fan of hoops. Not on me, not on dolls. Not unless they're like the Dasha, which I did a couple of days ago. I liked a lot. Let's sit her in the chair, and if we can get a little closer. And yeah, like I said, she does come with the hoops. Not a huge fan. Her eyes are blue, and that's going to also be reflected in the blue silver along her eyes. There is brown at the very top of her lid, and then it goes into her eye. There's like brown at the top of the lid, but the bottom top of the lid. I'll show you what I mean. If you notice here, if you can see this, if you notice, it's like the top of the lid, there's the brown, but it's like the top of the lid is left unpainted, which is nice. It's almost like you're outlining her eyes in brown and a silver blue. Her lashes are real. They are applied. And they're pretty long, but that's traditional for Poppy. And as always, Have I told you how much, David? Well, it's not just you, David. It's all of you who do this. The leg. I have no idea why you guys tape up the leg. I'm sure there's a very good reason for that. Besides driving us all absolutely nuts. Okay. This one. Excuse me while I bring her back on camera as I attempt to cut the other leg. Not the leg, but the plastic. All right, there we go. So now I can bend her legs. She's fully jointed, by the way. I'm going to leave her. There we go. Maybe I can't bend her leg. There we go. I'll leave her like that. And that is about all I'm going to do for her. I'm not even going to put her in the stand, but it is the classic Poppy Parker stand. Again, like I said, not a huge fan of silver hoops. Guess what I'll be sewing? But that's the whole point of a basic doll, is that she's basic. It's not like basic in a bad way. Yes, you know, I'm like basic bees. The shoes, however, I like a lot. Because these shoes I can pair... What shoes is she talking about, ladies and gentlemen? These shoes I can very easily pair with... Oh, ooh, almost cut the heel off. What am I, an idiot? Yes, you are. I can... As I was saying, what you can do with these is, of course, you can use them with any number of evening gowns that have come to us in the past that are silver or purple. I'm just going to leave them down by her side because, you know, it's summer and she's sitting outside, so she's probably not going to have her shoes on anyway. So let's get right into it then. Let's take a look at the miniatures. So, as always with Chef Gina, she's very communicative, she's very nice, a very brief thank you for your order, the certificate of authenticity, and of course the classic, do not eat, taste, or lick the fake food. Also on the back, by the way, is her statement of returns. Chef Gina and I are going to be working on something kind of special in the fall. Hold that thought as well. I'm going to be talking a lot more about it probably in September. All right. So here's the box. There is lots and lots and lots and lots inside of here, and it's all red, white, and blue. July 4th is the celebration of U.S. American independence from Great Britain. That happened, we declared our independence on July 3rd, 1776. On July 4th, 1776, that Declaration of Independence was signed by all parties. This is, of course, the very necessary to all picnics Jell-O mold, red, white, and blue, with whipped cream and strawberry topping. I guess this is to, like, put it in her thumb or her finger. And that's actually kind of perfect because it stabilizes it that she can hold it. So I'm going to leave that there. So as I was saying, July 4th was by that day, 1776, everyone had signed that Declaration of Independence, giving us freedom from Great Britain. The war itself was several years. See the Broadway musical Hamilton, amongst others. This is possibly a dessert, a Jell-O shot. Pick your beverage. The American flag is in there. It should be noted that at the time in 1776, only white males were free. Women's freedom was, and evidently still is, of the filming of this video, debatable. African Americans were not freed. They weren't even part of the equation, really, when determining seats in the Senate and seats in Congress. Juneteenth in Galveston, Texas, was when the last of the slaves were told that they were free. Happy 4th of July. That's actually more of a purple than the blue, but I like it. Native Americans, to this day, do not have have rights to their own land and their water and mineral rights. So they're not exactly free either. So that definition of our independence and freedom, still working on it in this country. Huge can of Pepsi. Now, I don't know if that's because the can itself is also red and blue, or Gina has a deal with Pepsi as opposed to Coke, or Coke is more likely to come after her. I don't know. Pretty red and blue streamers. And that is the box. Let me gently take this out. Close our hands. I think you would really need ticky tape. This is a huge can, but accurate. And also, again, a huge dessert drink, but accurate to someplace like Applebee's. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the review. I suppose I could just very quickly go back to our lovely Poppy. I mean, she's clearly in a swimsuit that does happen to close in the back with a hook and eye. It's a purple gingham. I can never say that word, which is probably the other reason why I didn't want to say anything about the suit, because I can never get that word out. But yeah, it's a very simple doll, but there's a lot of playability here. She's got beautiful, long, fully rooted hair, so you can do different styles with it. Not a whole lot of product in the hair, so you can do all, like I said, all different styles. I might have made her, this is me, again, my personal preference, much like the earrings. I probably would have made her eyes a little more neutral than the gray. I would have stuck with an all brown palette just to keep it all neutral. But otherwise, she's got a lot of playability there, and you're going to see that because I'm probably going to use her when I do another Poppy review coming up, probably into the month of July. And of course, we have the very nice little table here with treats and plates. So for me, for Poppy, and for Chef Gina, I'm Barbara. I will see you in my next review. It is going to be very batty. How's that for a teaser for what my next review will be? It's going to be very batty. I hope you'll stick around for it. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.